fans, this is Keith with another edition of Action Cam Volleyball News from the city of Mississauga in Ontario, Canada. Under my feet, that's sand. It's because I'm walking beside Lake Ontario, but to my right, over there behind me now, is snow. So we got a lot of snow here lately. But I am here to talk about beach volleyball, specifically the FIVB tournament that just finished in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. It was a major tournament, 5 stars, and it ended up Brazil finished 1 and 2 in both men and women, and there's a reason for that. That's what I'm going to talk about. This tournament was a 5-star major tournament, and it started in February. The athletes, the players, they're not used to playing this time of year, especially when you're from Canada and you're used to snow at this time of year. Anyway, it was 30 degrees some days down there in Fort Lauderdale, so it was hot, it was sunny. The athletes weren't really prepared for it. A lot of them got tired, burnt out, and the reason Brazil did well is because they're in the middle of their domestic tour right now, so they've been playing, they're used to it. The other players, not so much. In fact, the next major tournament's not for 3 or 4 months from now, so this is kind of unique to have this tournament so early in the season. And hey, don't get me wrong, this coming week is another tournament at Kish Island. It's just for men. I think it's a 3-star tournament. It's smaller, but players will be there, a few of them anyway. So anyway, that tells you got to prepare for these tournaments. You know, even though they start in February, you've got to be in shape, used to playing outdoors. A lot of the athletes train in indoor facilities in the winter. That's not really good because there's no wind or sun. So anyway, when you get out to a real tournament with a lot of money on the line, you've got to be ready, not burnt out by the end of it. So keep that in mind. You've got to be training. You've got to be prepared to play outdoors with windy conditions, hot sun, hot temperatures, all that kind of stuff. Anyway, looking forward to the rest of the season. And Kish Island will be this weekend, and I'll talk more about that in another news report. Anyway, this is Keith here by the shoreline of Lake Ontario. Have yourself a great day, and don't forget the FIVB Tour has a lot of stops now because they have 5 stars in their rating, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so different levels of tournaments, allowing more teams to play and more countries to host. Anyway, this is Keith here in Mississauga. Bye for now. And thanks for watching Action Cam Volleyball News.
Subscribe
to the volleyball channel.